Hello from Philville. I'm out at Christina's yard, and this is my smaller yard. I had 7, now I have 6. The scenario is, right here was a nuke and came back. She quit laying and only had a few hundred bees. So sent her to queen bee heaven. God seems to like honeybees, talks about in the Bible, so she was sent there. And then what I did was I came to this hive here. This one here you're looking at. I opened it up, was 10 frames of bees and 4 frames of brood. So that means box time. It is the 12th of September. We're in Ohio. And so what do we got to make sure we do right now, guys, as we're learning? We have to make sure that we test for mites, right? You're here, you got the box open. So as you're looking through the box, what you do is you're looking for the queen. I like to not take chances with my queen, so I don't do the mite check unless I find the queen. And seeing the queen, you put her in a safe place. I usually will stick her a couple frames over, or if I'm really messing the whole box up, what I'll do is I'll put her in a holding box. I have one of those plastic nuke boxes. I'll put them in, and I'll rework the box. What you want to do in this case is you want to go ahead and formulate the box for the rest of the year. So you do not want any comb in the bottom box that's not absolutely fully built. You don't want any partials down there. Move any partials that you still have up top, and then you want to make sure you have pollen on both sides of the deep on the bottom if you have it. Out of that dead out that are really the queen that I killed, I stole her pollen, and what I like to do is I like to go 2 frames of nectar, one on each side, and then right inside of that pollen, and then the rest of it brood at this time of year. So if you have extra pollen, just move it to the top. We are in a nectar dearth, but we're bringing in lots and lots of pollens. So that's where we're at. Then I reworked the box. Then what you want to make sure you do is put empty comb down in the bottom. As the year goes on, like the one that just got killed, she had 2 empty combs. Take that, and you don't put it on the inside of the brood nest, you put it right on the outside, because some of our nights are getting down into the 40s, and you don't want to bust up your brood nest. And if they're not centered, center them up. A lot of times this time of year, especially after Apgar, which is weird, they're always to one side. What you do is you'll take that 4 or 5 frames that's got funny honey or real nectar honey, split it up, put some on each side. I like to have 1 frame on each side, and then I put the rest up in the top, which would be normal. I hope that's helped you some. Then, it's that time of year, feed. So I don't think we're going to have a fall flow. So I might as well start feeding. What I'm doing now is I'm feeding 1.5 to 1. And the jars has about wore out. If you look at this is a little apiary, 6 or 7. I have 45 hives right now. Filling these jars up is a pain in the butt. A friend of mine uses all top feeders. He even has some where the bees can't get to you. And I'm going to invest in more of those. I have a couple, but I need to get them for next year, because feeding these bees in all these jars is a pain in the butt. Well, I hope it helped you out. Get out there and have some fun, and we'll be selling honeybees this year. I have a nice line of friendly honeybees. I'm in Ohio, Southern Ohio. If you want any, let me know.